Hi, this is Pastor Fish, and this is our weekly word for this week. I must admit, I'm a little tired this week. We have VBS this week, and it's been exhausting, exciting, fun, tiresome. Oh man, the whole gamut. And I always forget that. I get so excited about VBS, about all the kids that we're gonna have, and these kids are gonna experience joy and all this stuff, and I forget how exhausting it is for us adults. So I want to first off say thank you to the EWOLU counselors. I am so grateful for that partnership, for that relationship that we have in bringing you in, so that you can bring energy and excitement, bring the word to life. And I'm so grateful for that. The kids I know have really enjoyed getting to know the counselors and hearing the theme of the Jesus way. You only get through VBS together. It's really a testament to the church is the hands of many. We all have different talents, all the adult volunteers that coming together. Some are good at crafts, some are good at organization, some are good at cooking, some are good at storytelling, some are good at games. It's just really cool to see so many adults coming together to lead, and it's been an awesome week for our kids. So first off, kudos to all the adult leaders who have been a part of that. It really has been awesome to see our kids have such a wonderful time and really enjoy church and enjoy really learning about Christ in a fun environment. So thank you for that. It's been an awesome week. I want to transition to talking about our scripture for this Sunday. It is Jesus talking about greed and how that's been an issue then, and it's of course an issue today. Our pursuit of greed rather than God, our pursuit of things and stuff taking over our lives and taking up much of our time instead of carving out and allowing time for Christ and that relationship. I've done funerals, a lot of them, and it always amazes we seem to forget when we're young or when we're living that U-Hauls do not follow the hearse. That's not a thing. Yet sometimes we live as if that is a thing, or things come with us. But at the end, it's always the same with people that I talk to. It's always about our relationship with God. It's always our relationship and memories with our loved ones. So this week I want us to think about, what are my priorities? What am I really spending my time, my energy on? And all of us struggle with greed. All of us struggle with our pursuit for more, for new, for that new thing, or for more stuff than what we really have right now. But really, if us as a collective can focus on our relationship with Christ and how are we sharing, and instead of being greedy, being generous, sharing what God has given us. It's not ours. It's not mine. That pronoun changes. It's God's. Everything we own is not ours. We are not owners. We are stewards. We are managers of what God has given us. How differently we live when we recognize that and claim that. Hope that we all think about that and come on Sunday prepared to hear Christ speak to us about that. Next, we're going to transition into prayer. This is something we've been doing. We're actually at the end of our photo directory, and so we're going to actually transition into our just directory, our worded directory, and we're going to pray for the next 10 people. And they are as follows: the Warners, Matt, Catherine, Sonia, and Vanessa; Carol Anderson, Dave Anderson, Helen Andrews, Jamie and Caden Archibald, Ashley and Elena Barr, Joyce Black, Marlon Bolin, Ryan Bradley, and the Bradleys, Jim, Cindy, Matt, and Derek. We as a congregation don't just say we're praying, we actually are a congregation who does prayer, who prays without ceasing. Next, I want to transition. Besides VBS, we have 3 things I want to draw your attention to. The first is happening this Friday and Saturday. We're having a group from Minnesota staying with us. And so we're doing and hosting a meal for them on Saturday morning. Laura Van Buren, we're very, very thankful for her. She is coordinating that. If you are interested in helping out in any way, talk with her or join us on Saturday morning at 7:30, and we'll be making and serving a wonderful, delicious meal and showing our Minnesota friends some Cedar Rapids hospitality. The next thing is happening on this Saturday. We're having our last cottage meeting. If you are interested in joining, please join us. Saturday from 1 to 3 at Jim and Cindy Bradley's home. So if you are interested in that, please just join us that Saturday at 1 o'clock. And the last thing I want to draw your attention to is something I'm very passionate about and very excited about. Our synod is starting a new congregation in actually Anamosa State Prison. It's going to be a jail ministry that we're doing, and it's going to be called Free Indeed. And so we are having a representative from that joining us this Sunday, and he will talk about and share his story and share how we as a congregation join with the rest of the congregations in Southeastern Iowa Synod in supporting the ministry of reaching out to those that are often neglected. And how are we rehabbing, how are we bringing and showing love and seeing Christ in our inmates, in our criminals, and in those that have just made poor decisions, but that doesn't mean they're bad people. And so how do we walk them back and to see that Christ still loves them? So join us this Sunday to hear John Strand talk about that, and I look forward to seeing all of you, and I pray God continues to bless all of you. May God be with you, and thank you for stopping by.